Let's welcome back to the show Fox Nation host Tomi Lahren. It's great to have you on. Okay, Michael Sussman. He's going to trial. He's Hillary's campaign lawyer. Special counsel Durham charges him with lying to the FBI, covering up that he was working for Hillary and trying to get the FBI to probe Trump on Russia collusion with that Russian Alpha Bank. Now his team, this feels like desperation, Tommy. He wants to block Durham from introducing into court as evidence Hillary Clinton's tweets, touting and pushing the false Trump-Russia narrative they cooked up. Does this smell like desperation to you?
Well, it certainly does, and I bet that Sussman, as well as Hillary herself, really wish they could delete those tweets, kind of like they deleted those emails. But listen, everything that you're saying is exactly right. I smell a rat here. They were so proud of those tweets when they released them before the election to try to influence the election, to try to further this collusion claim between the Trump campaign, Trump himself, and Russia and this Russian bank. They were so proud of it then, but now all of a sudden, they don't want something as little and as public like that to be admitted into the trial on May 16th. Boy, it sounds like they are getting awfully nervous. And it's not just Sussman. I have a feeling it's Hillary Clinton herself that's getting pretty nervous about this probe, this investigation, and this upcoming trial.
I mean, yeah, because Hillary's team, right? The tweets that Durham wants admitted as evidence. And let's show the viewer what they were. Clinton tweeted in the fall of 2016 that Trump has a secret server set up to communicate with Putin-tied Russian bank. And, quote, computer scientists have uncovered a covert server linking the Trump organization to the Russia bank, Alpha Bank. Hillary's team cooked that up. She knew all along that they were cooking that up. And they tried to get the FBI and CIA to go after Trump. But the FBI, CIA, Robert Mueller said, this ain't planned. This is debunked. They didn't go for it.
And I would actually say that those tweets were far more damaging than anything else. I mean, she put that out there. Her team put that out there. And when she talks about computer scientists that apparently uncovered something, yeah, Hillary, computer scientists that allegedly worked for you. This was a witch hunt from day one. But if Hillary was proud of those tweets then, her and her team should be proud of them now. And again, talking about Sussman going and claiming that he was just a concerned citizen when he ran to the FBI with this information, when we now know, no, he was not just a concerned citizen. He was working for people that had a direct interest in this story. So it's going to be interesting to see how this trial plays out. But I think if the media covers this accurately, as they should, and substantially as they should, I think that this could be not only the end of Sussman, but this could be the end of candidate Hillary Clinton. I think she has her eyes on 2024, and this could potentially sink her.
Interesting. That's an interesting take. You know, to your point, when you hear Sussman's lawyers arguing about the Clinton tweets, they're saying they're pretty vehement that they're hearsay, they're prejudicial, they're going to confuse and distract the jury from the false statement charge against Sussman. But when you look at what else they're saying, Tommy, Sussman's lawyers are saying, quote, there's a real danger if these tweets were admitted, the jury would believe that Hillary Clinton herself was part of the special counsel's uncharged conspiracy allegation. So even they are talking conspiracy on the Sussman and Clinton side of the aisle.
Well, of course the jury might believe that because that's what it's looking like. That's how it appears because that's probably the way that it was. And it certainly seems so if you look at the investigation and the Durham probe. But Hillary's getting very nervous. Sussman's getting very nervous. But they had no problem influencing the American voter with this hearsay that they now don't want to be admitted into the trial. No problem putting that out in the public sphere for everybody to look at and to speculate on. But now they're so afraid of it. You know, as I said, be proud of your tweets then, be proud of them now, and you need to answer for them because you could have influenced an election. You know, luckily Hillary was such a bad candidate that it didn't, but it certainly tainted a lot of Trump's term, and she has to answer for that, and her team has to answer for that.
All right, Tomi Lahren, good to have you on. Come back soon.